So I've done the wood, done the neck. It's turned out really nice. It's come out really, really well. And then I added some mineral oil to it, thinking that it would bring out the saturation, make it really nice. But it's kind of worked on the neck, but on the body it just made it look like wet kindling. It looked really awful. So sanded that, and then I'm going to show you one of my favourite techniques, which is something like shao sugi naga or something. It's a Japanese technique of scorching the wood. They usually do it until it's completely charcoaled on the outside. It's a way to preserve it and things like that, but I only do it until the grain, because the thicker grain burns faster than the thinner, so it really makes it striped. Now coming to the shed, because it's a little bit more sheltered than outside, you really want an even distribution of the heat. I'm going to start on the bottom, just till I get my eye in. I'm not 100% sure how it's going to react with the mineral oil, or the little bits of sawdust on the top, but we'll see. This is going to get stained with red anyway, so I'm hoping that it comes out sort of really stripy and dark, and then red, and then with a satin varnish on top. Yeah, it's just burning the little bits of sawdust on top. There we go. Now, some people go really quickly back and forth, but I find that actually makes it far more patchy. Whereas if you're doing slow passes, at least then you can go over and do bits that need redoing. It's kind of like spray painting, I guess. You go up and past. See what I mean? These lighter bits are almost refusing to burn. It just, I think it adds a really nice contrast. It's a really super easy way to get a bit of depth in your wood. I'm going to burn these little flecks on the top. I find that if you go back and forth, you get little hot spots on the outer edge. I've done this a few times now, and I always get better results by doing long, slow takes. Not too slow, obviously, but heat's going to build up really fast. So if you're doing fast motions with it, you're going to find those hot spots build up really quickly, and it just becomes super patchy. There you go, look at that. I was originally super reluctant about burning it. Like when I first started the project, I was like, yeah, I'll burn it, that's awesome. But as it went on, the better that it turned out, the less I wanted to take a blowtorch to it at the final stage. So I just added the mineral oil thinking it'll be a nice little finish. And it wasn't, it looked rank. It was like, I need to burn this by far. I really gotta have, to be honest. It's coming up really darn nice. It's probably hard to show in this because the knots will be saturated with mineral oil, but once you get to a knot, let me grab a little bit of wood. I have all these laminates from the local wood yard. Here we go, this will probably do. So, I mean, this isn't sanded or anything, so it'll take a bit. You see how knots are really resistant to it. So sometimes you want to really just focus on the knot and it'll pick it up. It's just because the grain's so tightly packed together. It kind of deflects the heat off to the edges. Oh, okay, now the scary bit. It really is a game of patience. If you want to get a really nice finish on, you're going to have to take it slow. Don't worry too much about lighter areas, you can always go back over them. I think that's pretty good. Right, so it's the morning after. Obviously you've seen me stain it, and I've put a couple of coats of satin finish, and then I've done the final assembly for, well, for now this is everything that needs done minus a bridge and a nut on the top. So yeah, so it'll just be a case of building a nut and building a bridge and then building a bow. The horsehair arrived this morning as well. So I will be soaking that in water, combing it out, wrapping the little end, burning it to like seal it, and then attaching it into the bow somehow. So I'll probably do a little video on the bow, and then it'll just be a case of learning how to play it and giving you a little update on that. See how it sounds. It sounds all right so far. I've already had it strung up just to see what it was like. And obviously I've got the little strings on just as guides to see how high I want them and how far apart the spacing and stuff. But seems to be turning out all right so far. Watch this space, I guess. See ya!